Good morning, students. Now I'm going to start with the next chapter, that is about volcanoes and what are the causes of volcanic eruption and what are its types and why do volcanic eruption occur. So first of all, let me tell you that how volcanic eruption occurs or what are volcanoes. Okay, there are basically two forces which operate on the surface or on earth. They are endogenic forces and exogenic forces. Endogenic forces and exogenic forces, the forces which operate inside the surface of earth are endogenic forces, and the forces which operate outside the surface of earth are exogenic forces. Here we are going to study about endogenic forces which operate inside the surface of earth. Endogenic forces are of two types. They are diastrophic and sudden movement. They are diastrophic and sudden movement. Okay, so diastrophic and sudden movement are volcanoes, and volcanoes and earthquake are the result of these movements. So children, volcanoes we are going to study in this chapter and earthquake we will study in the next chapter. Okay, so here we will study first what are the causes of volcanic eruption and then the types of volcanoes, which is active, dormant and extinct volcano. Okay, so first of all let me tell you what is volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption is the eruption of the volcanoes. Eruption of the volcanoes whenever what happens, whenever the magma inside the surface of earth, it becomes or it solidifies, and with the intense heat and pressure inside the surface of earth, it comes out through the volcanic vent and erupts out and in the form of lava and solidifies here. It is known as volcanic eruption. Okay, we'll study about the types of volcanoes also. There are various causes of volcanic eruption, children. Volcano is a vent in the earth's crust from which fiery hot magma erupts from earth interior. This hot magma erupts from the interior of earth and comes outside the surface. So the first one is heat and pressure inside the earth surface. Heat and pressure inside the surface of earth. Now, the next one is plate tectonics, and the third one is magma chamber. Heat and pressure inside the earth, temperature and pressure both increase from the surface towards the center of earth. See, because of the heat and pressure inside, there is intense heat and pressure inside the surface of earth, due to which this hot molten material, what is magma? Magma is the molten part of rock. It is molten rock. So this molten rock, when with the intense heat and pressure inside the surface of earth, it comes out through volcanic vent. It's known as volcanic eruption. It is known as volcanic eruption. Then due to the movement of plates, the most of the volcanic eruption takes place near plate margins. They are also the same forces which operate on earthquake and volcanic. They also cause volcanic eruption. Because of the magma chamber, what is magma chamber, children? Magma chamber is the place, is the chamber where magma is stored. Where the magma is stored, it is magma chamber. So molten material, it's inside the earth's crust. They melt the weak rocks and fresh magma appears inside, and there are various material like silicate material, gases, water vapor. Okay, they move vertically upwards in an upward direction. Okay, the next topic which we'll study is about the types of volcanoes, but before that let me tell you the products of volcano. What are the products of volcano? Products of volcano means the part or the material which comes out of volcanic eruption. Okay, so they are what? Magma and lava. This is magma and lava which comes out of the volcanoes. Okay, steam is coming in the abundant amount outside the volcano, and other gases are hydrogen sulfide, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, solid matter which comes out. Solid matter also comes out during this, they are pyroclast, dust, lapilli, bombs. They are the material are pyroclast, dust, lapilli, bomb. So these are the solid matter which comes out of the surface of earth. The solid matter which comes out the surface of earth. What are pyroclasts? Pyroclasts are solid rock fragments. Then the finest part are known as dust. Then the dust particle whose size increases is called as lapilli. And during the volcanic eruption, the bombs are ejected out, which are the huge material of the volcanoes. Okay, structure of volcano is not there, but you don't have to study the structure. Vent, volcanic cone is only given. See the types of volcano, children. There are mainly 3 types of volcanoes: active, dormant, and extinct volcano. 3 types of volcanoes are there: active volcano, dormant volcano, and extinct volcano. What are active volcano? Active volcanoes are the volcanoes which can occur at any time. This active volcano can occur at any time. Dormant volcano or sleeping volcano. Dormant or sleeping volcano are the volcano which has erupted in the past but can erupt any time in near future. Okay, extinct volcano means the volcanoes which cannot erupt in near future. See, active volcanoes, these are the volcanoes which are presently in active state and have erupted in recent past. Means active volcano, they are in the active state and they can erupt at any time. Okay. Then they are at present 550 known active volcano. How many active volcanoes are there? 550 active volcanoes are known today. And few examples in some like Mount Stromboli, Mount Etna in Italy, Pinatubo in Philippines, and Mauna Loa in Hawaii. You have to learn the examples of these 3, children. Examples of these 3 are very important. Okay, examples mainly come in exam. Okay, so you have to learn the examples carefully. The examples of active volcano, the examples of dormant and extinct volcano. Then we have dormant volcano. Dormant volcano are these volcanoes have not erupted in recent historical period. They are regarded as sleeping volcanoes. As I told you, of dormant volcanoes, they are Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Vesuvius. It is rated as dormant because there has been no major eruption since 1944. Dormant volcanoes are sleeping volcanoes. The volcanoes which are sleeping, the volcanoes which are sleeping for a very long duration of time, they have erupted in the past but have no signs of erupting in future. Okay. Their examples are volcanoes in Philippines and Japan are mainly of dormant state. Then we have as extinct volcano. They are the types of volcanoes which have not erupted in present geographical period and are not likely to erupt again, like Mount Aconcagua in South America and Mount Kenya in Africa are its examples. So they have not erupted in past and have no sign in erupting in near, present or future. They are mainly extinct volcanoes. Okay. So I told you about the volcanoes. Volcanoes are the result of the endogenic forces which operate inside the surface of earth. The forces which operate inside the surface of earth consist of 2 types of movements: diastrophic movement and sudden movement. Diastrophic movement and sudden movement in the volcanoes and earthquake are the examples of diastrophic and sudden movement. We have studied about the causes of volcanic eruption due to intense heat and pressure, due to plate tectonics, and the next one was due to magma chamber. We have also studied the product of volcano. Product of volcano are pyroclast, dust, lapilli and bomb. What are pyroclasts? Are the solid material. The smallest or fine material are known as dust. When this dust becomes larger in size are called as lapilli, and then the matter which comes out through volcanic eruption is known as bomb. Okay. Then we have studied three types of volcanoes here, children. They are active, dormant and extinct. Active volcanoes are mainly the active ones which can erupt at any time. There are 550 known active volcanoes. Okay. Dormant volcanoes are sleeping volcanoes. The volcanoes which have not erupted since 1944 and have no signs of erupting in near future also. They are sleeping for many years. Okay. Their examples also you have to study. An extinct volcano are the volcanoes which have not erupted in the past, have no signs in erupting in present or near future. These three volcanoes are very important and their examples mainly are very important, children. This you have to learn all the examples, causes of volcano and volcanoes. See, the product of volcano is not there, but I have taught you because this can come, this as a definition, this can come. So you just need to remember, that's it. You just need to remember, you just learn the points, what are the points are there, and the causes, the product of volcano. Okay, you just keep in your mind. So the main ones are causes of volcanic eruption, types. Okay.